Sunday. I'm just working out what's going on. This is what's happening today. It is where I'm now, down the bottom here. It's north of Oski. We're going to go up to Port Hedland, down to Marble Bar, out to Telfer. Now it's about 708 k's. It's not going to take me 14 hours and 48 minutes because a lot of that's on gravel, and they just work, I don't know what they used to work out on a travel speed on gravel, but it's not going to take that long. So I should be there about, wow, it'd be nice if I was there at 1 o'clock, but I reckon it's going to be 2 o'clock. But we've got to deal with a bit of this. It's not too bad. It's still a bit of rain up near Port Hedland, so I don't know how far it's going to extend inland. So we're forecasting it for Telfer about this afternoon, this evening. So it looks like I might get rain out of Telfer before then, because actually I was expecting more up here at Darwin. There's a cyclone went through there. Let's see, it's showing a bit heavy there. I was expecting all of that up here to come down through the inland here, through Telfer. I'd say some of it has, but we'll just have to see how it goes later on this afternoon, because I go back here. Over here, there's 150 k's. I might only just show the Telfer turn off. I don't know if it actually shows the Telfer track. No, that'd be right, yeah. There'd be probably ragged hills there. So, there's 150 k's of gravel there. As soon as that gets wet, we can be in the shit. So, fingers crossed. Well, I'm not too sure what happened to the rain. The radar must have been lying to me. The radar must have been picking up the moisture in the air or something, because the humidity was pretty high. So. But I haven't seen any rain at all this morning. I was about to turn off the Telfer access road. And it's just starting to get a little bit light on the horizon there. I was going to go and dust a few rims. Pointless dusting them. There's a bit of rain out in the road there, on the track. Rained last night, and I picked up a bit of water from puddles I didn't realise. So I'm not really going to be able to dust the rims because it's going to all just stick in there. So I won't worry too much about that. But I can check the load. I'll leave it empty pods. I'll check all those straps. Top line is full, and the back trailer down there, that one's empty. But I'll go around and kick everything, make sure everything's still attached. It's pretty rough on the road out here, so. Look at that. They should outlaw those things. Tarps. It's too much hard work. Stick with the taut liners. Got myself a new torch. It's a Phoenix LD41. Runs on 4 AA batteries. It's nice and bright. There we go. The only thing funny about it is the body is squared here. So now it's got some quite sharp ends on it here, so it's not a smooth sort of. 2 switches on the end for different modes. The big switch turns on and off, and the small switch does it 4 levels of brightness, and it'll flash SOS and make you a coffee and all that sort of shit. Yeah, so. But good powerful little torch. Taking the end of it, the light end off it, and if I shake that out, actually see that is what goes inside. There's 2, 4 AA batteries, and I'm using rechargeables. So I'm actually recharging a set down there now on the floor, plugged into the inverter. So I'm never going to run out of batteries.
Pretty good. I think one way to tell them it's really over, right? Yeah, but yeah, I feel the driving to it before, but nothing to get ahead, eh? Good to know. Yeah, no worries. A couple of cows.
Well, I end up waiting for fuel at Wedgefield, which is unmanned houses. There's the toll mining yard over there. It used to be Mitchell's. Late lunch of leftovers. I'm knackered. I spent all day working on the truck, and it is 4 o'clock and I'm just getting lunch. So, bit of last night's dinner. Because I couldn't be bothered cooking last night. So yeah. Well, I've got a late one. They've just rung and told me that I'm going to take a Coles trailer. So, generally the Coles trailers don't really leave until about 9 or thereabouts, maybe even later. So, I was hoping to head in the yard, 7, get going, but it's going to put me 2 hours late straight away. So, one Coles trailer which I got to drop at Newman, and 2 Telfer Nifty trailers. So another day in paradise. It's 1:30 on I think it's Friday today. Lost track here somewhere. And I'm northbound, north side of Meekatharra. I'm on my way to Telfer and Nifty, but I've got to drop one trailer at Newman on the way through. So I've got a fridge on, and it's actually my lead trailer, so it's going to be have to wind legs and bugger eyes around. And that trailer is actually the Tom Price Coles trailer, so someone else is going to pick that up and run across to Tom Price and unload it, and I'll just keep going. I dug out something I had put away in the cupboard. It's my wireless temperature display for my fridge. It's this is actually I've got an Engel brand on it. You probably can't see it. Yes, there we go. Engel. The clock's set wrong on it. Don't worry about that. And just got a battery powered sender unit. You just chuck it inside the fridge. It's about the size, half the size of a packet of cigarettes, I guess. And the receiver, battery powered. And it's showing my freezer under the bunk is currently minus 11 degrees, 11.7 degrees. So, you know, the freezer got my food in. So, it'd be nicer if it was down to, you know, minus 23 degrees, which is where, you know, really it should be. But it's only a Waco, I can't remember what brand it is, what model, sorry. It's not the real freezer Waco, but it's the fridge freezer Waco. If you get what I mean. So it does for what I need, you know, to store food temporarily. If I was going to be storing food for long term, I mean, that's where you got to have your temperatures down to minus 23 and stuff like that. But it's good. Now the reason I dug this out is because I'm going on my holidays and I'm driving across to the other side of the continent in my four-wheel drive, and I'm going to have either my Waco fridge or my Engel fridge with me in the four-wheel drive, and I haven't decided which fridge I'm taking yet. The Engel is a better fridge, better, you know, it can pull down to minus 20s, and but I'm not going to be needing it as a freezer. I only need it as a fridge because I'll be going past the supermarket every day or every second day, you know, somewhere I can buy food. So all I need to do is have the capability to store food for 24 to 36 hours before it's used. But I want to take this with me because obviously I'm not going to be able to see the temperature readout or see the indicator lights in the fridge. And I can just put this on the dash somewhere, and and in the 4-drive, and I can see at a glance if something's going wrong. And I haven't decided. I'll probably put some Velcro on the back and stick it to the dash mat or something. I don't know, something like that. Oh, and the other big news with the planning for this trip is that I've got the dual battery system fitted to the 4-drive as well. So that's something that I've just been meaning to do since I bought the vehicle, and I just haven't done it. So I finally bit the bullet the other week and bought a kit, and it came with a battery tray and all the brackets and wiring and everything I needed, and the switch, regulator, whatever. And so when I was home, I don't know, 2 days ago there, 3 days ago, I just spent the morning installing that. I had to fabricate a few little bits and pieces. But I mean, like, the kit included everything I needed. I just made it a little bit fancier by putting a bit of a baffle and shade shield on and stuff, just to give a little bit extra protection to the electronics and stuff. And I had to actually move the computer for the motor. That was mounted against the firewall. Basically, in front of where the passenger sits, you got the firewall between the passenger and the engine. Well, on the engine bay side of the firewall, the computer was mounted against the firewall. And to fit the battery in, I had to take that computer off there and reposition it. Yeah, so got all that done, tested it. As far as I can tell, it appears to be working fine. It's something I've been meaning to do for so long. And it's not as though I didn't really need it leading up to this point. Would have been nice to have it a couple of times when I've gone out camping and that, but it hasn't been critical of, I've only gone out like for a day or whatever, or 2, and the vehicle's been running all during the day, and I haven't had to worry about batteries going flat. So, but now I'm on I'm going to be driving one side of the country to the other and then back again, and it's just nice to have that battery there for all my auxiliaries. Like, well, I've got the inverter, my spare inverter, the 600 watt inverter is in the 4-wheel drive, so I can plug in, I can recharge the laptop and anything that uses up to about 600 watts, I can plug in there. I can run the fridge without any problems. I test ran it the other day for about, well, let's see, I switched it on about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I ran it overnight and checked the battery in the morning, and I still had about, I think I had about 12.54 volts still left in the battery. So it hadn't even reached that level where it's going to kick out the second battery and just run off the deep cycle battery. So yeah, I think we're going to be pretty right for this trip. We're just at the Newman hookup. I've just given Paul over there that trailer he's got on. That's the Tom Price Coles fridge trailer. And just on dusk. And just looking what we're going to do. We're going to go from Newman down here to Port Hedland and out to Telfer. So 912 kilometres. Just ignore the hours there, it always goes wrong there for some reason. So I'm just going to go a couple of hours on the road, pull up tonight. That'll be me out of hours. Too easy. Just driving through the Telfer site, round to the camp, and it's started pelting down. And that was like 2 minutes after I was reading the weather warning on Twitter. And they mentioned Telfer as being on the edge of where the storms are forecast. So it looks like I might get a little bit wet. Look at that. Nasty, yucky shit. My truck is going, if this rain doesn't stop, by the time I leave, I'm going to have a brown truck. This is unreal. And it's a beautiful summer's day in Telfer. I got here just in time for it's time for the storm and lightning and rain and wind and general shit weather. It's I forgot, I didn't even think of it. As soon as there's any sign of lightning around here, that'll shut the site down. So they're not going to touch these bloody trailers. So I want them to start on that one first, that dry pan, but I've got them both backed onto the dock and ready to go. But they're not going to start it. So they're going to be really upset at 2:30 when I stop unloading because I've got to have my half-hour break. Screw them. I mean, that's the law. Tough. Deal with it. Time to get up. Righto, I'm stuck at Telfer. I had plenty of time to get unloaded and get everything off and get out of here. And I should have been out of here early, but they've got this rule on site where if it starts lightning, and apparently there's some website you can go to. Actually, I've been to, I've seen, I know where it is, but it'll show lightning strikes around you and all that sort of stuff. And rah, rah, rah. And if the lightning gets too close to where they're working, they stop working, i.e. they stop the forklift. 8 pallets off. And then they shut down because of lightning again. And then it was another hour and a half or something like that. And then they unloaded another pallet. And then they stopped for lightning. And all this whole time I hadn't seen any lightning at all. And then at about 4:30 they started up again. And they moved over the fridge freezer. They got about, I don't know, 6 pallets out of that. And I could see lightning in the distance. I could actually see it, and they were still working. It's just like, I don't know, it's mind blowing. It really is. I mean, you think if you could see lightning, close enough to see the lightning, that they consider it a danger and they'd stop, but no, they didn't. So I don't know how this system of theirs works, but I don't think it's very good. It's now it must be nearly 8 o'clock at night now. I've had a shower and had tea here and at the mess and that. And they offered me a room, but I hate their rooms. The beds are that uncomfortable, I just can't sleep. I'd rather sleep in the truck. And so obviously I'm back in the truck now. I'm just mucking around on the laptop a bit and watching a few YouTube videos and got my paperwork done and just sitting here watching the water run down the windscreen.